I am so sorry to interrupt everyone, but there is no audio coming through.
This one.
All good, thank you.
Did you hear anything, Gina?
No, nothing at all.
It's okay. But we
It's
can
okay?
catch, we can catch up. There's nobody else logged in.
Anybody else? We're good? Okay, so, did you finish?
Yeah, so we recommend adoption of 17 and 18.
Okay, so it has been recommended that we adopt P 26, 17, and 18. I would like to entertain a motion, please.
I move approval.
Second.
It's been reasonably moved and seconded for approval. Any questions on these items? If not, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is resolution 2619, readoption of a remote participation policy of the Northern Virginia Regional Commission. Sir,
The Freedom of Information Act requires each agency that has a remote participation policy to readopt it annually. So this is our regular readoption of that policy. I just want to note that if a commissioner needs to participate remotely due to a personal reason or an emergency, they need to state a specific reason in the request to the chair, and that reason needs to go into the minutes. And if a commissioner's request is denied because it doesn't comply with FOIA, then that denial has to go in the minutes as well. So we just encourage everybody who needs to avail themselves of this policy to please be sure to provide a reason at the time of the request. There's also a limit of 3 times per year when this type of participation can be used. So we will help you keep track of that. If you get 2, we'll point that out before you get more than 3. Okay. So readoption of that policy, we recommend approval of resolution 19.
thank you very much, Craig, and for the reminder as well. I'd like to entertain a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
Thank you very much. Probably moved and second.
Who made the motion?
Hudson Boone.
Hudson, thank you.
Okay, are there any questions in reference to this item? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is resolution 2620, authorization to submit a freshwater mussel implementation grant proposal to the National Fish and Wildlife Fish Foundation Chesapeake Watershed Investment for the Landscape Defense Grant Program. Sir.
Thank you. So this resolution authorizes us to apply for a grant to continue our work on freshwater mussels in Prince William County and to enter into a contract should we receive the funding. Recommend adoption.
Oh, it's been recommended that we adopt this item. May I entertain a motion?
So moved. Second.
And properly moved and second. Any questions in reference to this?
I have a question.
Yes.
What part water in Prince William County is this happening in?
Do you know more about that?
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead.
yeah, I think well, I'm not thinking. It's on the Potomac River, but it's between Dumfries and going north. Am I correct, Brandon? It's between Dumfries and going north to Potomac Shores, that area.
Okay, neat. And will we all have a field trip out there?
Of course.
We would be happy to arrange a tour.
Okay, that'd be great.
There's a little bit more detail in the resolution in your packet. Okay, and that's right.
21, well, that was the question. All in favor? Opposed? If motion carries. The next item is 21, authorization to enter into additional intergovernmental service agreement, United States military. Sir.
Thank you. So as you know, we've had a successful run of intergovernmental service agreements starting in 2020 that we've been briefing you on from time to time. Thanks to Von Zell's leadership who's with us tonight, we have a new round of IGSAs that the military is interested in pursuing with NVRC. The next one would be with the Army at the level of the Pentagon. And so we need a new round of authorization from NVRC to enter into additional agreements because the last agreement was in 2023. So this resolution authorizes additional IGSAs that are currently in discussion. And we recommend adoption.
Thank you, sir. It's been recommended to adopt this item. May I entertain a motion, please?
So moved.
Second. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Okay, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Thank you so much. That was a lot. We got through it.
Thank you.
About that. Next, we'll hear from our executive director on our 2026 financial report.
February 2026 summary of revenue and expenses is in your packet. I would note that we are significantly in the good for the current month, much more than usual. That was simply due to amortization schedule that should have been applied differently to account for our rent. Rent under accounting standards needs to be spread out over the course of a lease. Those monthly expenses were amortized incorrectly in the first 3 months of this fiscal year. This is an adjustment that corrects that, but it doesn't change our budget or our cash or the amount that we pay for rent. It's just the way that those rent payments are applied to the months of the year. So don't read too much into that number. Otherwise, there's nothing remarkable about the summary.
Excellent. I love the plus sign.
Yes.
Love it. I love it. Okay, moving right along, the next item is the adoption of minutes from the February 2026 meeting. Like to entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, probably moved and seconded. Any questions or revisions to the minutes? Motion carries. Thank you very much. Yes, we just did. We didn't? Oh. I thought I said all in favor. I meant all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you so much.
That's all.
The motion carries. Thank you so much. Forgive me, please. And then the next item, other matters, sir.
I don't have
You
it.
have it? Is there anything from our esteemed commission that commissioners that you'd like to offer? Great, everybody's happy. I love it. I love it.
Just need to adjourn this.
So with that said, we are adjourned. And I'd like to turn it over to